So now this area is oxygenated and it has cool. All right, I'm gonna make a computer next. So I need a wiring kit, a computer chip, and titanium. I should have pretty much all those things. So we'll do that now. And I'm gonna use this fabricator to do it. Is there any reason at all why I'm doing a fabricator down there, you might be asking to yourself? The answer is, I'm lazy. And I figure I might as well have one down there as well. So we'll do the wiring kit. And then I just need to make the computer chip as well, which requires table coral, silver ore, and quartz. All of which I should have in here. So table coral. Well, I have the table coral. I don't have silver ore or quartz. Quartz is easy enough to find. Silver is kind of annoying, but I can always do other things while I wait for the while I wait to find some silver in one of my mining expeditions. For now, let's see. I could make an air pump next. That could be kind of interesting. I don't know what it will do, but I can make it. Okay, and how much titanium do I have? I should have enough for it. If not, I can always just go and find some. It's pretty much all over the place. Alright, it's just, I'll just use up the last of my titanium here. And go ahead and make one of those things. I assume an air pump is something I use to inflate my base when it gets flat or something like that. Air pump. I have one. Am I supposed to put it on something? Base attach air pump. Acts as a starting point for a pipe chain. Do I put it on this side? No. I guess I need to make some pipes. So... Are compartments pipes? Maybe I'm gonna check something really quick. So I put this like the solar panel on top of the compartment. Okay. That's really strange. It looks like it's supposed to go on a very specific thing, but I don't. Wait, what does this say? Base touch air pump. The hell? It's making a gurgling noise. That is odd. And now the gurgling noise went away, unsurprisingly. Okay. Well, I will go ahead and reconstruct it and put it back on there. Because... the fuck? What the hell is this thing? You told me to build it and it's nothing but a confuso. I don't know, chat. You're probably screwing with my mind as usual. Okay, well that's enough of that, like, bull crappery. Let's tend to my womanly needs here and eat some fish and drink some water. That was a weird phrase. I just kind of said it and thought like, that's that'll be funny. And then I said it, and I was like, huh, it wasn't really funny. It was just strange. Well, can't take it back now. Cool. Let's suck from the bladder to attend to them their womanly needs. Okay. Filtered water. All right. So I think that what I'll do is get a bunch of materials next, just to collect and just have for the future. I guess, what should I be focusing on? Just metals, you know, copper, silver, gold, stuff like that. Probably salt as well. There's not really any reason for me not to be having it. For now, let's just eat and drink these things. I just drank the really good water. Shit. Oh well. I'm totally one of those people that plays video games, by the way, especially RPGs, where you get like some really amazing item early on that's like the instant kill item, and I will go through the entire game and never ever use it. I'll be on the final boss and I will still not use like the item that's like, I don't know, boost your damage times 4 for one fight. I'm like, yeah, I might need it later. There's a special name for items like that. I forget what it's called. It's probably on TV tropes though. But I'm definitely not the only person that's gone through this pain, which is funny because I've been doing that ever since the very first RPG that I ever played, which was, God, I guess it was probably Final Fantasy VII. I really don't play a whole lot of role-playing games in the slightest. I've gotten more into them as I've gotten older. You know, the big ones being, of course, our Bethesda games, because holy crap, Oblivion is like my favorite game ever. Skyrim, I could have taken or left Skyrim, but Oblivion, that was my jam. Regardless, though, yeah, it's a relatively new type of thing for me to be playing any sort of RPG at all. I don't really know why, because I think they're great games now. I like getting into the story and stuff like that. And the really great thing about Oblivion was that I would play it and I would just totally immerse myself into like what the world was like and what I was trying to accomplish with my character and stuff like that. I don't know why I'm telling Oblivion stories while I'm in the middle of playing a completely different video game, but I remember very, very fondly this one quest that I had to do in Oblivion where I had to pretend I was a merchant going to another town, and I was a merchant in disguise to like trick an assassin or something like that. So what I did, and I'm not making this up, what I actually did for that quest was I looked at the map and thought to myself, if I were traveling on foot, how long in hours would it take for me to walk from this one town to the next town? And then I figured, well, if it's what I expect, the market will probably be open at 6 a.m. So I will want to travel with enough time to arrive there by 6 a.m. So I left this town at 3 a.m. to walk along a path for roughly 10 minutes of real world time, which was actually like roughly 3 hours of in-game time, just to like get into this quest. Now, granted, there was absolutely no reason for me to do any of that, but it was fun, and it felt really fulfilling to just kind of make up my own little world right there and just immerse myself in that moment. And I think back of just like, God, how good that specific moment felt. Not a whole lot of games really elicit like that sort of like reaction of just something that I did years and years ago that I can look very fondly back on. But Oblivion was filled to the brim with moments like that. So I guess the big point that I'm building up to is, how dare they remake Skyrim and not Oblivion? God damn it! Have they ever remastered Morrowind? I don't know. Morrowind, I didn't get so much into Morrowind. I was too young when it came out. It's too hardcore. But Oblivion, those were some good times. And now, I mean, I've had Oblivion on the mind a lot lately because I listen to the Oblivion soundtrack when I work. It just puts me in a really good mind space. It's a very inoffensive but memorable soundtrack. I don't really know how to describe it. But for me, it's just perfect for, like, working, except for the fact that after, like, 30 minutes of working and listening to the Oblivion soundtrack, I'm just like, fuck, I wish I was listening, I wish I was playing Oblivion right now instead of doing work. But I suppose there's worse feelings than fondly remembering something like that. Oh, God, though. I have a full-time job now, and that's been a bit of a lifestyle change, that's for sure. 8 hours a day is a long time to like dedicate, and it does not. Can I scan this bastard? I'm seeing like 5 of them. God, they make a horrifying sound. Oh, jeez, yeah, that's trying to kill me, isn't it? But he sucks. He's not gonna kill me. Eat it. Oh God, no, not me. Okay, there we go. Now he's lost interest because he's a bitch. All right. That thing is it tries to kill herbivores. Threat level medium. Okay, so threat level not a problem at all because he's a bitch. That's what I thought. Take that, ocean wildlife. You're stream hopping, trying to find a streamer that you like. All right, well let me put on a good first impression for you. Hi, I'm Bird. I like to play video games occasionally, and I tell jokes, and I tell stories about my cats. I don't own any cats. Hey, welcome. You know, hope you have yourself a good time. So, yeah, I was just bitching about work. So that's what you get to come in and see for yourself for the first time. Yeah, 8 hours of your day working a full-time job, even if it's a good job, is a shit ton of time to dedicate to something. Like, I will get in and I will just be like typing away, checking my emails, on my computer. And I'll be like, wow, that must have, I wrote like 3 emails this morning. It must be like 10 o'clock. And I look at the time and it's like 8:24. And then I'm like, it's gonna be a long ass day. So then I fire up the Oblivion soundtrack. And then, you know, the dilemma I'm having right now is that the Oblivion soundtrack is basically the only thing I listen to. So I just listen to the Oblivion soundtrack like 7 times in a single day. And it gets to the point where if I listen to the songs even out of order or individually, it's wrong because I listen to the entire soundtrack in a straight shot. So I will like, it's all like, I need more work music. And I need a very, very specific type of work music because I can't just keep listening to the Oblivion soundtrack and the Hotline Miami 2 soundtrack over and over again whenever I just decide like I need to do some work. Either that or I need to actually, well, I don't know. Can't talk about work too much, but it's been a interesting try rock music. Yeah, I mean, I could listen to like Dream Theater and stuff like that again. It released like a bunch of albums that I should definitely catch up on. Try adding Dying Light to it. Yeah, that's probably up my alley. I assume it's just some like lilting like song that sounds like Vaughan Williams, early 20th century English folk tune type music, which is totally just what the Oblivion soundtrack is. Huh. Is there a reason this thing was practicing for the damn Olympics over here? I love video games sometimes. Total immersion, except when they break constantly on you. Cool, so I need to be looking for more of these sandstone deposits. I'm just carrying this bladderfish along for the ride. He looks like he's cool with it, trust me. If he had a problem with it, then he would probably, I don't know, He's cool with it. He's cool with it. I speak bladderfish. I have a bladder. My friends have bladders. You know, we've all been there. So I know what this one's saying. The eye looks back at me, and I'm sure it's saying like, why are you carrying me from my homeland? And I'm like, you're a fish. You got 3 neurons to begin with. You can't talk.